Got a gold mine right in your face, but you wouldn't need looking.
You wouldn't be looking for it, yeah.
Iyah in the building.
Yeah.
From the 478, but let's get more specific.
Yeah, man. Like brother said, Iyah 4-7 make for sure. Fort Valley to be exact, man. 310-30, as we like to call it.
Okay.
Not Fort Valley, as y'all say. Fort Valley.
Fort Valley.
Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
Appreciate you stopping through, my guy.
Hey, well, I'm glad to be in the business,
Man, come on, man. We gotta get into
it.
it, man. So you actually been holding it down on the music scene, repping your area and beyond for some time, man.
Yeah.
So I start I ain't gonna say every episode, but what I like to get into it with people that I've known for a while. I always say, how did you fall in love, or when did you fall in love with what I call this thing about it, man, the music shit?
Well, my brother 10 years older than me, so I used to go to kindergarten and first grade listening to listening to Two Live Crew. So I got paddled in, I think first grade. I'm in this class talking about head, boo that cop. I don't know what the hell they talking about. That's what we were listening to. Yeah. So I would say Two Live Crew, Poison Clan, definitely. The whole little booty shade era got me like with production, you know, because I always been a drummer.
Yeah.
And what the boy's name from Orlando? You know, Miami had the bass, Orlando had the quad. They were big on the treble and shit.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But
don't skip over Poison Clan though. Let's pause that, man. Poison Clan, they did booty shape, but they was rapping their ass off.
They were
rapping.
And I ain't talking about just JT Money. I'm talking about Poison Clan.
Poison Clan.
JT,
what
the boy's name was Uzi, and I forgot the other man's name. But yeah, them both hard.
Yeah.
But even before that, I say the two songs that made me feel like I could really, I ain't gonna say that made me fall in love with it was Self-Destruction. And I couldn't have been, 3-4 years old. And we all in the same game. It was just like you get to see.
So those particular two records.
Yeah, because you got to see the best of every coast in a song.
One song.
Yeah. And I always like, that's why I like 360. They always had a posse song. No Limit always had a soldier song. You know what I mean? Just shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a lot of songs make me feel like Regulator. I always had a little voice. You know, I was in the choir, so I heard Nate. I was like, well, I can sing a little bit. So that type shit.
So some stood out to you about them. I guess we call like you said posse cuts, but those in particular like unity records.
Yeah.
So you think it was that aspect that caught you, or just the fact that it was just like multiple artists?
I think it was the unity. Now that you mentioned it, because I used to rush home from school. Well, Cody rush home. Can't Rap City to see the ice cream video or the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Hey
think
man, look, I'm glad you're saying that because Wu-Tang has been a reoccurring theme on the last few episodes.
Yeah.
And me in particular, I felt like I was like a green dot in the middle of a white crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was the only one who liked that type of
It's
shit.
still kind of like that though. It's still kind of like that. But funny
South,
man,
South, Southern region. I ain't even gonna say the whole South, but just like a certain region of the South.
It was some brothers I went to school. We probably was in middle school. They were getting the homemade tattoo with the Indian ink or the Wu-Tang symbol. They ain't couldn't tell you one song. They just like the symbol.
They're the first to brand of themselves, man. Everything that you see that W to the day, you know what that is. You know what I mean?
You're right. Till they were the first.
They were the first. Brand like they merged and all that, so it's a lot I soaked up from Wu-Tang. So shout out to them guys. Shout out to my Southern legends too. So we ain't saying that y'all don't exist because y'all was just as much, if not more, influential. But I did have that. And I'm glad I just know I'm not the only one who was a Wu-Tang head, man. So I'm glad he said it. Not to cut y'all, but
nah, but like you said, the Southern legend. I always say my big three: UGK, Baller G, and Outkast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was major influence. Major.
Yeah. So you say big three? I consider them. They just like you might can rank everybody else. Them they in the class by themselves.
Yeah, they are.
All three are.
Yeah, they are. They are. Well, I just said big three as far as my
your person.
Yeah, Florida from the South.
So you jump into my next question, man. So go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Nah, I was just gonna shout out to Goody because it's like Aquemini and Still Standing. You know, they came out almost the same year. I used to wake up, listen to Aquemini, go to sleep, listen to Still Standing. Like, they shaped my middle school years, like my mind frame on how I want to kick it, what type of guy I wanted to be. Because, you know, Dungeon Family, like one of the crew, they had some thugs in there, they had some dealers, they had some pimps, some hustlers, poets, philosophical niggas, singers. And it's like they bridged that in the neighborhood. Like, it was a way for different type of guys to buzz. So I was like, you know, like you ain't got to be this to be somebody. That's what they did for me.
Right. Sure, I like that, man. So that's your gumbo pot. So you said your big three, Ball and G, UGK, Kaz. That's Iyah in the list.
There's a few more, but I mean, of course, Pop.
Yeah, so so tell us your gumbo pot.
Yeah,
man. You know, people always say top 5. I say gumbo pot because everybody made up.
Pretty much the whole Bay Area. I think the Bay Area had harder rappers in the West than LA. Folks ain't gonna like that, but I think the Bay Area.
Now speak on it. This is your list, your opinion.
I think they were harder because they had more. It wasn't all gang banging street. They had more flavor and more soul in their music. You know, a lot of times, West Coast, LA, G-Funk. G-Funk shaped LA. And if you notice, when that G-Funk era left, LA struggled to find their footing until maybe Game, and then a couple years later, then Kendrick and TDE, you know, started pushing it in, and the rest of them came through. But I'm gonna give you a wild card, and this is one of my favorite artists ever, Player Fly. Player Fly. Okay. Man, Player Fly is like, I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna sound how I want to sound, because I know I'm killing all y'all. Feel how you want to feel about it. And he was going at 3-6, but 3-6 one of my favorite too. So that was like interesting to just hear him going back and forth. Let's see, Project Pat. I'm missing Soldier Slim. Oh man, Slim. And even though I wasn't even no street guy like that, but I was like, this nigga is talking about killing and drugging and thugging, but he rapping though. He putting that shit together. Mac. Yeah. Mac definitely. Yeah. Shit.
You got a huge gumbo pot.
I'm talking about flavor.
Yeah.
Full of flavor.
I dig it.
I think that might be it.
Okay.
If I think it's somebody else, I'll let you know.
All right. So from there.
Oh wait, my bad.
Go ahead.
Can't forget about Nas.
Okay.
Oh my Lord. Nas the only person I ever seen perform in Atlanta summer in a white velour suit, and he wasn't sweating at all. The man wasn't sweating. He was glowing, but he wasn't sweating.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga. Hey, Fred, that was still Fade with the crescent. Yeah, he had a dread yet.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
It's a nice little gumbo pot you got there, my brother.
Trick.
Trick. Okay.
Nah,
Trick don't get enough respect to me.
No, he don't.
As a lyricist.
He don't. Trick.
You know, if you just go back and listen, go back and really listen, like ride it.
Especially the first 3-4 albums. My favorite album was the Food Stamp album. Very fervent. Yeah. I wonder what happened to the dude Buddy Rowe. You remember him? I know he went to prison and he just like disappeared. He
questions that need answers, man. Anybody out in the audience know, feel free to DM us or put it in the comments.
Because to me, they were like Tip and Dro.
And
Tip, of course. PSC, oh my Lord. PSC, yeah.
Okay, so.
Chris and Neef.
All right.
I think that might be it.
That's neat. That's a new one for me. Okay. And I heard a lot of that shit, but why them in particular?
Cause I think because they were like around the same age I was, and some of the shit they were going through in life, we relate to. Probably get killed. They have babies, y'all. You know, hustling, seeing your mama in the struggle, which wasn't necessarily my story, but the people that were around me, that's what they were going through. And Chris don't like people to say this, but that whole Blueprint era and what the hell before that was, they had the Rulers back was the first, the Dynasty. Man, Jay-Z had Chris flow them whole 2 albums. He had Chris flow them, I promise, bro. I'm gonna tell you, Sean preached through Jesus, Evisu. She responds and top is C. Brunson. That's young Chris flow. You go back and listen to it, some of that.
Hey man. Hey, man.
And I love Ho.
I fucks with
I love Ho, but
yeah, you can definitely tell they was all clicked up and vibing off the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What the other song was? Listen, Scrapper, I got nephews to look after. Scrapper, that's a Philly word. That ain't in Brooklyn. So yeah, I mean,
So
I ain't saying.
you get surgical with it.
Yeah, I be in that, man. I be breaking it down.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
So from there, like, okay, you got the gumbo pot, you got all these ingredients mixed up. You might sound like you still throw some in here or there.
Yeah.
What made you go into, okay, now I love music, but let's what's the next step for Iyah as far as like jumping into this thing?
I always thought I could rap. I used to like freestyle. I was a kid, like Dre said. I grew up to myself, not riding in the apartment, but a bus floor on the park bench. That was me. I go to my cousin on how, oh y'all nigga rap? Shit, let's get it. Then I think it went from there to when I heard Pastor Troy say I bought a beat machine the size of a calculator. So in our mind, we thinking if we get a beat machine, we don't need nothing else. So I told my mom, hey mom, I need a beat machine. Alright, made all road, you can get a beat machine. That's how my folk kicked it with me. Shit. Get all road, had a beat machine. And I realized, like, damn, I ain't got no way to record this shit. My partner down the street, he had a karaoke machine. So he brought a karaoke machine through, redub the tape. Mind you, ain't no Pro Tools. I don't even think what computer was out, but I think it was ADAT machine with the main recording thing.
Going back.
And so we had a karaoke machine. But then we realized that the beat machine, I had a little zoom, I forgot the numbers on it. The sounds were really just all bass sounds, but I was pitching them up to make them sound like horns or whatnot and organs. So my partner said, man, if you get a Casio with a MIDI port, you can play the key. So I went to ask him what the MIDI was. Same deal. The next, I think we was at 9 weeks by then. So the next 9 weeks, Mom, I need a keyboard. It ain't but $99. Like, all right, progress report, boom, boom. Got the keyboard. So now it was up. Then
Hey man, I like the fact that you don't shy away from the good shit that you in your life.
oh, no.
The good shit you did to be rewarded. And,
Yeah.
The good parenting skills that your parents displayed.
Because at that point in life, I was doing a lot of good shit. It got dark a little later.
Hey man.
Yeah, it got
we all
dark a
come from,
little
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that, most people be trying to shy away from the good shit, man. I like that you kids.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You can be rewarded for doing good shit. You ain't got to be no street nigga 24/7. Even the street niggas ain't street niggas 24/7. Killers ain't killers 24/7.
I always say you got to get to know who the person is with the curtain closed and all that.
Yeah, man.
Know who the real person is.
Proceed. I don't mean to
Oh,
keep
yeah. I had I was shout out to my parents, man. I come from a real household, bro. My parents just celebrated, I think, 52 years of marriage.
And that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome,
Pop worked at, he retired from Norfolk Southern Railroad. My mama, she retired from what used to be warehousing down at Oglethorpe International Paper. So yeah, they did good. And but they came from the element they were keeping us from. So what I mean, it wasn't all good for them, so they did what they had to do, so we didn't have to experience that.
For sure.
Yeah.
1,000%, man.
Yeah, so I think it was 9th grade when I got in. I was already marching band, concert band type shit, jazz band. That's when I realized, like, okay, you got a horn section, you got the lower brass, you got the woodwinds right here, you got the percussion over here, you got the rhythm section. And I'm just listening to everything and watching the band director. You lay out. Okay, you lay out, okay. On my keyboard, I realized I had a sequencer. And that's what that was. So shit, once again, it was up. So now I'm telling my mama, like, I need a 4-track recorder. She's like, what is that? I said, oh, it's just a little tape recorder with a mixer on it. That way I can record the beat on one track, and I can record my verses, and I can stack. She's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. So we worked it out how we worked it out. I got that. And
your parents are just really just getting behind whatever you was passionate about and pushing you.
And they, cause you know, my parents born in the 50s. They didn't necessarily understand what I was trying to do, but they know it.
You went in the street.
Yeah, they rather that had my attention.
Right.
Cause the niggas I was hanging with, they didn't have that, and they was in the street. But they was always welcome to come where we at, cause my mom was
in a
at
family
there.
environment. Yeah.
But, and even before then, I think I'm gonna take it back a little bit. And this ain't really got to do with the music, but it shaped who I am. First grade, third grade, I don't know what happened, but I ended up kicking a nigga in the nose and busted his nose. So then my mama put me in martial arts. I took jiu-jitsu from probably 8 to 10, 11 maybe. Would have got a black belt, but the sensei, he closed the school before I could get it, so I was like brown belt. From there, I parlayed that into taekwondo. I did that from maybe 12 to 16, got a black belt in that. And I probably should have kept going because I got a first degree. By the third degree, I could have started teaching. Okay. And you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking, at 16, I ain't thinking about that. You know, open up a school and get some money, change some lives or whatever. I got my first shot of pussy right after I got my black belt. I ain't want to do karate no more.
Yeah, said
I ain't want to do karate no more. I was like, shit, I got the black belt, I'm through. I did what I was supposed to do.
You discovered that other one.
Yeah, man.
Discovered that. I got you. Yeah, for sure. Hey, that's dope, man. Yeah. So really it does correlate back to how you move in the music, right? So martial arts, even though it's really a mental thing, and it's all about discipline and focus. So from the sounds of it, it's like running parallel with your life. Okay, I'm doing martial arts at the same time. I know this is also what I want to do. So I want this, mom, I need this, and I need this. I'm thinking like that, you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking like that because my surroundings were different. And we were just barely trying to, get by type shit. But that's dope, man. So really it all is hand in hand.
Yeah. And,
so initially you started off producing before you got behind the mic.
Yeah, well I used to always
write. I mean you said you were freestyle.
Yeah, I used to always write a freestyle.
Yeah.
But my partners, they rap, one of them rap the same, so I used to be like, I made the beat, I was gonna rap. I end up putting a verse on it too. Yeah. We used to go, it's funny, my homeboy, his mama, she was the head lady in the park that's over there. So we'll go to school. And these niggas used to go, we used to go to graduation test practice from 9 to maybe 11. Leave there, go to the apartment. His mama had a free lunch program. We eat lunch. We're gonna go to my high, record about 2-3 songs. After that, they finna go sell crack for the rest of the day. And that was the routine. I'm like, but unfortunately, they ain't see graduation or whatnot.
I got you.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, we just hit it every day to record a song, and we realized, well, we got an album. Put the album together, and back then, it was first it was the TDK tape with the red on it. Then we figured out the Maxell tape was a little bit clear. Started going to Best Buy, buying them by the case. So we trying to pass our tape. Probably ain't nobody on tape no more. So I went to one of my mama's homegirl husband. He in the hood. That's when bootlegging first became popular. I said, Randy, you could put my tape on CD. Like, he said, you break it to me. I put it in the cassette deck and run it through the CD burner. So shout out to Randy Gibson in Vineville, Folk Valley. He was my very first distributor. So we pressed up probably about 100 of them. Yeah. And so I put them out of school. Name of the group was MOP. That's where the tattoo came from.
Okay.
Before we asked him about my blood, I didn't know blood. We didn't know no better. We was Pop fan.
Yeah.
It was MOP. So when they doing that, we was selling them for $3 a piece. And to this day, what that was 2001, 2025, I would promise you, at least 4 times a year, somebody asked me if I still got that music.
That's what's up.
I'm like, bro, no. That shit wasn't nothing digital about
I get asked the same question.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing digital about it.
Even though I do got it, they be wanting to know. And put it on stream, and I just be like sticky for like sound quality.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best back then, so like, I don't know if I want to throw that on streaming, but
that'll be
people
something
still
like
buy it. People.
That'll be something like come to my website or my app and buy something. It might be like a gift. You know what I mean? That'll be super exclusive.
Yeah. I I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to create that from you, brother. I'm saying on camera.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Shut up, well, man. We don't do enough of that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, all right. So we got your musical origin. What I want to touch on is folk value.
Folk value.
So, you know, you talk about your life and your upbringing, your surroundings and whatnot, but it sounds like y'all been doing the music. But I myself was not privy to a lot of artists in Fort Valley until I came across you, until I come across Bomb. You know what I'm saying? And what's my man Joe Kane? Yeah, so I was not privy, man. So why do you think Fort Valley doesn't get the love or recognition musically for, you know, the talent that y'all obviously have?
Well, I think they get, I ain't gonna say they. No, I ain't gonna say they. Because the ones you called, we didn't do it. And I'm gonna get one more. You might know them, M. They got the label Deal With It or Deal With It.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. Hey, funny story about that. During the Nas and the J era, you know, he from Brooklyn originally. And the partner Scrooge, he from Harlem.
Okay.
So they came down in high school, you know, on the New York nigga shit, and we like, what? Ain't nobody going for that. We hated each other. We making songs about each other. We fighting. We all that old kind of stuff. But,
stuff we didn't even know.
They had a group back then called the Corporation. We were MOP, and the crazy part about it, one of their members, what Larry name? I can't remember what his rap name was. But he stayed out of the street and played basketball every day. But when we seen each other with them niggas,
yeah, like opposites on site.
Like each other. We got to fight in Walmart and one around one time about some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, where I was at? Oh, for better. Niggas get cornered in. And like, when we made the first CD, boom, everybody left. They do another. Boom, everybody left. They do another. Okay, they still like it. What we gonna do next? We ain't know what to do. So that's how I eventually ended up hooking up with DJ Wiz. But
shout out to boy Wiz.
yeah, on the low. He ain't know what to do either, but we tried. Shout out, boy. That's my childhood friend. He a little older than me. Bump Man kinda figured it out a little more than we did.
Yeah.
Bump put it in motion. And I tell folks all the time, in my opinion, that's Fort Valley crowd jewel. Like, we got some young cat now that doing the thing, but Bump kicked it off.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Bump will come to the mud, man.
Yeah. Bump will put me on all y'all.
Yeah.
He used to tell me about y'all. He used to say, boy, you gotta go holler at real no dark house. He's always talking about dark house. Nah, man, they house always dark. I'm like, well, what is you talking about? But Bump, them boys used to get on that road.
Yeah. Bump used to pull up on us, man.
Yeah. Joe Kane
in the hood.
Joe Kane came a little bit after, cause me and Bump, we started high school. Joe Kane was a little bit after high school.
Okay.
But he always had a flow. He was always with it. And I sold Joe Kane his first CD burner. Cause when Randy put me on the game, Mom, I need a CD burner.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I burned that one out, I put him on the game. I was like, bro, you can record this shit, upload it to this CD burner, burn your own CD. It's probably gonna take you all day to do a 20 pack, but you ain't doing shit else.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did pretty good. Them Dollars and them, I guess they had the business at it. I guess being, you know what I mean, coming from up there.
Yeah.
And they rapping into management. They got artists, and he started doing promotion, started doing shows.
Okay.
Yeah, cause he had a little bad and started doing that, so they did pretty good with that. But before us, there's two guys by the name of Puff and LB. The group name was Uncivilized.
Okay.
That would be, to me, they like Red Band and Method Man, the way they played off each other, but like a little bit more gutter. And I tell folks, if they would be like the Run DMCs of Folk Valley. Not saying they got the choppy flows or whatnot, but they were really first.
Yeah.
Them niggas was sick. All I tell you was sick.
And that's crazy, man. Like you really documenting this for me personally, because I did not know that the music scene was as, you know what I'm saying, as vast as it is.
And I'm
gonna tell you why. And it's all love. Shout out to the boy OG Wolf. So we every time we had any type of what was that club y'all had down there?
Swamp.
Nah,
Derby.
The Derby.
Yeah, I'm talking about swamp. Yeah, you older than me. You know,
Derby.
well, you wasn't in the swamp. I wasn't in the Derby. Yes, sir.
No, so this was one of them nights. My brother, basically, long story short, my brother started a.
Kick it out.
Yeah, he well, so, alright, so, okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. So, it was all for us. I don't want to speak for the whole city of Macon, but I feel like I can. Every time we would come to y'all venues down there, it's like, okay, that go to Macon, nigga, we don't want y'all here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we very stand out.
Okay, cool.
He very stand out.
All right, cool. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
and this is just not the mindset in 2025. I'm just giving an example of something that happened. So
That was your experience.
and somebody pulled a bill on my brother's head.
Oh, he's supposed to kick it off.
And he
Shit.
kicked it off.
So then who he is?
So for that, I don't want to say I stayed away from folk guys like Warner Robin type, but that kind of was the mindset for us. And we was young, and we was into a whole nother. If you're from Macon, you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't want to just, we're just in a whole nother state of mind of how we moved, and it wasn't a positive mind. So we just kind of stayed in our lane for that reason. So fast forward years later, I come across bump start coming. And you know what? These niggas is cool. Shout out to the boy T.O. These niggas is cool, man. So it ain't, it's all about maturing and getting to know people. You know what I mean? So you have a certain mindset at one stage in your life, and we all are not exempt from change. And I'm still my guys to this day. We hadn't did no music in a long time, but if you need me, I'm pulling up. I feel like it's vice versa.
It's the same way.
Yeah.
I probably ain't physically seen Bump in 3 years. I had this video he pulled up, but I talked to him on phone. But me and his they got kids like the Wayans, but his brother right above him, me and him were like that. We came up in the band together, and all the class together.
Yeah.
That's my dog. I remember he told me, I think it might have been 8th grade. They said, my real name Mike. He said, Mike, boy, I want to be just like you. I said, why you say that? He said, boy, all the women like you, cool. I said, boy, you don't want to be nothing like me. I look at him now. We got together, married, 2 beautiful daughters, beautiful wife, big, nice, high, good job. I got a good job too, but he got together on that too. I'm looking at him like, well, I need to be like you. You know what I mean? And not just down on myself, because I ain't no shabby nigga or nothing, but I wasn't just with nobody to be looking up to like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's some good brothers though.
Yeah, like I said, man, you can't base the whole area off of one isolated incident. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you.
But you gotta understand, like, Macon back in them times was very territorial. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really hang out on the other side of town like that. So our mentality going up there is, you know what I mean? You kind of gotta be from here to understand. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Okay, cool. I don't want to just harp on that, but it just fast forward blow my mind. I'm meeting these cats like, these motherfuckers cool. Where y'all from, folks? You know what? I fucks with y'all, man. Yeah, then we did I did a song bump. But just knowing that it's a music scene down there that I don't even want to say we overlooked. We just wasn't aware of. You know what I mean? So it's dope to have this conversation with you, and you kind of laying out the history for y'all area, for y'all section. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yeah, we got a good little rich history.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what messed y'all up with us. 13 WMAZ. Because when we turn on the news, a Macon man, what the hell you got going on there? But I used to always be in Macon though. My granddaddy stayed, what the road is behind the mall. Mercy. Yep, stayed off Mercy. Was it Mercy? what it is on this end, on the 475 end. Is it still
That's
Mercer?
Eisenhower. Thompson Road.
Thomas. That might be it. But
Mercer turned to Thompson.
yeah, but it was right before you get to 475.
475,
Yeah, he stayed over there, so we used to always be in Macon and man, get what? I'm a little boy. Get who used to cut my hair?
Who that?
Tut. And you even.
Okay.
I'm waving folk back. I don't. Well, I know why we were going there now. That I got older, but I ain't understand why my daddy taking up way to Macon to get our hair cut. But
Yeah.
you know, people
Historic,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That's another historic that should be in the history book for the city, man.
I just love that man now. What the other cat named Real.
Okay.
We used to go to KB. Had to go see Scotty. School closed. We gotta go see Scotty. Yeah, I used to be out here a lot. Young. My grandma had a friend on log cabin. I just remember we used to go in her house and then just didn't smell good. You know, my grandma would go outside and play. But yeah, we would just.
You said 13 WMAZ messed us up with y'all.
Yeah, at that time in Fort Valley, it wasn't no sense like that.
Yeah.
Niggas was kind of, if you want to say, they were banging neighborhood. Like, we finna go fight these niggas from the project. We finna go find Hill and turn up in a part of. We going to Griffin Line, do this.
Yeah.
But now, everybody flagging south. I be like, what is going on? And they done started killing too. Killing kids and everything. Well, y'all stop killing these kids. Stop killing each other.
Definitely learn from the past, man.
Right, you gotta die. I mean, then wait it out, bro. You feel me? Then wait it out. You gotta die.
Learn from the past. I'm just leave it right there, man. But it like I said, it's dope that you laying out the history because I don't know, were y'all aware of any? See?
Yeah.
See? And it's just a disconnect. It ain't no hate involved because we just wasn't aware.
Yeah.
So it's good that you laying this out like this because it's educational, man. So that's why I like having people I fuck with from different areas come through and lay the game down basically. You know what I'm saying? So then so from there you get into your musicianship, and now fast forward today, present day, you basically doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But you doing it big, man. So tell me about that, man.
I mean, I just told somebody the other day, bro, I really just be trying shit. Somebody give me an opportunity. I really try not to turn down too many opportunities, especially if I can grasp or understand what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So Slab. Oh, I can't go no further. Oh, forgive me. I apologize, brother. Puffin, LB, and Slab. Slab was a monster.
Shout out to Slab, yeah.
That man, monster on that mic. And he had he linked up with this cat from Queens. They had a group. I can't remember the name of the group, but they just played
You give me some inside game. I'm gonna let you tell her.
They just played off each other so well. Cause he was born in DC. But he was always back and forth, so he always had a little different flavor than us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that boy was a monster. I can't believe I forgot him. Yeah. But yeah, fast forward to present day, Slab came to me and asked me if I wanted to do a podcast. We were doing Kings of Nightlife in his garage, and you know what I mean, just kicking it, talking about anything, everything, something and nothing. Oh, this shit kind of cool. And that was on the heels of, like I was telling you guys earlier, that was really on the heels of my son passing. So it kind of, you know what I mean, it just kept me focused. Yeah, appreciate it. But before that though, I started we were doing the Unmute Me podcast with Mr. 4th of July and a couple of
Shout out, folks.
a couple of our other friends. They clinical psychologists, so we were talking about psychology pertaining to relationships. And again, I ain't no psychologist, but I've been in plenty of relationships, so you know what I mean. I could put my 2 cents in. So we were doing that. Then it went from there. Started doing that with Slab. And Slab just said, "You want to do a radio show? What we doing? It's the same thing we doing now. We just came to us and we
He just shout out to Bush Slab.
Yeah,
he
he
just called
for
you
real.
and just say, you wanna,
Yeah.
he done did me like that.
Yeah. And he just, you know what I mean? We brought you up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came up.
Came up there. And that went from there. He was just like him. He said, we gonna do some work with him. Yeah, for sure, that's a real brother. And so in his many hats, he had let that go, and the people that were running the station, they was just like, you want to do a show? Like, shit, at first I was kind of skeptical, because I was like, man, I was just in the cut chiming in, but I don't know about being the front man. And so I sat on it probably about almost a year. Called it later, I was like, you know what, let's run it. So that's how the program came about.
Tell people how they can.
Yeah, soon into the program, man, every Tuesday night from 7 to 9. If you want to see the full show, the exclusive content, it's best to go to 101 TKO Radio. The app is in the Play Store, and it's in Apple Store. Yeah, I ain't no iPhone store. And or you can go to YouTube, 101 TKO Radio, and broadcast. We go live from there. If you follow me on Facebook, Iyah, you can see my portion of it, because I just profile myself on my live. And yeah, that's what it is, man. 7 to 9. And if you don't watch it live, you can always go back on the app and listen to the episode. But I'm about to start chopping up, you know what I mean? Some just content. I got to get more of my content game. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm really lacking right now. Yeah, content.
But y'all were. I mean, at that time when I came up, y'all was running like a real, just like real radio, like.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah.
They got bigger, room bigger. They got a round table.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We'll get each other up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, it's nice in there. We had a couple guys on there. We had Rhea on there. We had Mike Shaw and Hustle Zombie. They came through.
Shout out to the home team.
We did a episode focusing on men's mental health awareness month. Last month we had folk psychologists, therapists. And my brother Manchild, he called in too. You know, he a life coach, so he called up and
Shout out Manchild.
contributed. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. We just trying to make it happen.
Who I know, I suppose, I ain't gonna say nothing about what it is, but what's that, but
Yeah. He need to come on with that too.
He need to come on the show, man. Slab, come on, pull up.
Yeah,
man.
come on,
Sit
bro.
right here, man. We need your, we need the game from you too, man.
Yeah, he gonna run it.
So what I realized is it's a lot of. So when I was young, people I looked up to as I ain't gonna say father figures, but I would say influences. Of course, we had the gang culture in Macon.
Yeah.
It was heavy in Macon. But what stuck out to me the most was the hustle.
Yeah.
And without going into the name, there's some pretty solid guys that I came up around, man. And I kind of soaked up the game from. Even though we was around certain elements, that's what stood out most to me. Like these niggas is making shit happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not even as far as what they were doing to make things happen, but we getting put in positions and rooms and things. So that's what always stuck out to me, and that's why I guess I've been most. I don't know. It made me like, even though it was the wrong things they were showing me, it actually taught me discipline, man. Similar to you and with your martial arts, but it was like, okay, man, these guys, they ain't too much older than me. Yeah. Doing X, Y, and Z. Doing X, Y, Z to make A, B, and C happen.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And that's what kind of, I guess, it's your interview, but I'm just
Go
like,
ahead.
that's what kind of started shaping my mind and how I became like so, I guess, tedious about stuff that I do, man. So I don't know why I was going with that, but I just ran off.
No, it's funny you say that. I got a song, man. At the end of the second verse, I say, "Don't let nobody never have money tell you what to do with money."
Yeah.
So you gotta take that bad money and turn that shit into the good money.
Yeah. I guess that's why I ain't never been scared to jump, man.
Me neither.
My whole life, I ain't never been scared to jump. Whatever it was, I don't know, because I watch the guys that, I guess you could say raised me, no not to, my parents, but, my mama was working.
Yeah.
And, I'm out here in the elements. I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm off the pool early.
And that was kind of the same thing for me. Cause like sometimes my daddy, when he was with Hey, nigga from North don't like when we say daddy. Like, nigga, that's your father. No, nigga, that's my damn daddy. Let me hear that damn shit. That's your father. B.
Shout out to my East Coast.
You feel me?
It's all
Hey,
good.
my partner brother Brown, he gonna like that. My bad, bro. But yeah, Pop, he used to come work in Atlanta on the rail lines. He might be gone 4 days, come home on the weekend. Mama gotta work all day. She ain't waiting Oglethorpe, so I'm getting off the bus. This neighborhood right across the street from the campus called Gano. That was my daddy folks, born and raised there. You know, it was a good community at some point.
Yeah.
But when I was coming up, man, please, everybody on something.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really dangerous because everybody, it was one but like 4 or 5 streets, we were all family. Everybody grew up there. But you just was exposed to a lot on the hustler side. We didn't really see a lot of violence. My mama's mama, she stayed what they call Beach Street, and it's really like the main through street. You feel me? It's the main through street going from 96 to get by the campus and shit. So all kind of activity, J's up and down the street. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you what was a culture shock to me. I used to come to Warner Robins when I started doing Taekwondo. That's the first time I really feel like I seen like normal people. Like nobody that didn't look depressed or didn't look drugged out or wasn't deformed looking. I'm like, you know, these people smiling. What's going on? I ain't get it. What's happening? But yeah, man. So I used to be with my partners, and that's how I ended up getting partners from all different sides. From LA, really got sides of town with different neighborhoods. I used to be at school with bro. We got classes together, so I get out the bus. I realized, oh, he stay around the corner. Grandma, I be bound to be around the corner. Grandma got 3, 4 other kids in here younger than me, so I'm around the corner, whatever. But I always knew how far to push it. Cause one thing about my daddy, he had a little influence back in his younger days, and everywhere somebody knew him. That's why I couldn't hustle nothing in Fort Valley, cause everywhere I tried to stand, they knew that man. I'm gonna tell you that. You need to go somewhere. So I really didn't hustle too much like that. At that point, I was on the girl back then. I was on women heavy. So that was my thing. But Fort Valley had a lot of hustle influence because of the campus. You know, you got guys coming from everywhere, anywhere. And from my understanding in the late 80s, I remember seeing a lot of dreads in Fort Valley, late 80s, early 90s. And it was like that Miami boy thing. They were coming and they were pushing. And as I got older, folks started telling me the story about it, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
But that's what happened.
So the name Iyah Wise, man, break that down for us, man. What's the origin of that?
It came a point in rap where I just was fed up. I ain't want to rap no more. I ain't hardly want to listen to it. So I started listening to reggae, just hard, heavy reggae. And you know, of course, you start with the Marlon, then you branch out to the other people, you start learning other people, and it just gets deeper and deeper. So I went through a phase. I ain't gonna even say a phase. I'm not gonna call it a phase. I went through an awakening because I still live by the same way, same principle. As how I see it. So it's a song called The Mission, Damian Marley, Steve Marley. So on the hook he kept saying, Iyah, Iyah, Iyah. So I'm like, what is he saying? Looked it up. Iyah means higher as far as praise and job. So I took the IYAH and I broke it down to infinite youth annihilating hatred. Then I put, first it was just Iyah. Then I was like, I put the Y's on it because everybody was like, you know, I'm the advice guy. You know what I mean? I'm the one with the wisdom, they say. So I just put it together, started pushing. But I was telling nobody earlier, it's another Iyah Wise in California. So you know what I mean? So I'm working on the green one. We gotta get that out of the way.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Cause I got music on that name dating back to 2015. You know, everything claimed and all that, so there shouldn't be no issue. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. And I would love to work with the man because he make good music. Yeah, he make good music. It's like
so Iyah Wise number 2. Iyah Wise number 1 want to work.
Yeah,
so
brother.
It ain't
No,
no,
it ain't.
What he's
No.
saying. I got you. Yeah.
Peace and love, bro. You know what we believe in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna say that too. A lot of them folk might be mad at me because they might be feel like I'm trying to infiltrate on their culture, but it ain't like that. Because if I was doing that, I'd be making reggae music. Yeah. Like, but I ain't trying to. That ain't my thing. I believe in the principles, and that's my piece. You know what I mean?
Man, that's what's up. Stand on that, man. That's what you believe in.
Right. And I'm sure there's more people that'll see me and call me that before they call what my mama name. My mama don't like that too. So I ain't what I name you. Hey man, I'm somebody.
Yeah. I go, man. Any final thoughts, man? Anything you want to leave the people with, man? Anything we should be looking forward to?
Well, I got a new single out. Dropped July 4th called Cash Out. Streaming on everything. Y'all know how it go. I got a new Instagram too. Got my other one down here. I don't even know it yet, y'all. I'm sorry. Get that thing in there. Oh, Iyah Wise, the program. That's what it is. And my other one is Iyah Wise Music. If you want business on the music tip, it's the Iyah Wise Music. If you want to be interviewed, you got a brand you pushing, you trying to get some airtime on the radio, like certified BDSPNs, all that. Iyah Wise, the program on Instagram. Hit me up. Or you can hit up 101 TKO Radio on Instagram. And it's work, man. It's work.
The fact that you always open to work with the underdog, man.
Yeah, because that's
I salute that.
And it's like, I'm going to go back to what we were saying about Fort Valley. Some of us kind of feel like we were getting left out, but I was like, bro, we ain't really putting it out like that. We ain't putting it beyond here. You know what I mean? So how they know it's out here? You know? Me and one of my partners, we were having a conversation about the 478 award situation. And he was like, damn, bro, we 478 too. I said, bro, you gotta realize that's a making event. There's some cats that's making that ain't getting recognized. And they gotta push harder. You gotta put it harder, put it out there. That's just all to it. And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I'm talking to myself too, so, but I don't complain because I already know. You know, I know how it goes. You gotta get out there.
Man, this is what I believe, man. Since you brought that topic up, people debating, getting their feelings about that, man. You feel it should be done differently. Do it. Don't complain about somebody else's event. Make one go. Yeah.
And well, it was like the younger artists.
And that ain't no knock to those guys. Shout out Snap and shout out to Matt Watkins, man. They make that shit happen every year, and they really put in the work, groundwork, and so we salute y'all. So we not, it ain't that type of part. I'm just saying, if for people who always have something to say about it, do one.
Do something about it.
Yeah, man. How many brands of peanut butter it is? How many when you go to cereal aisle? How many buckets of cereal?
Gotta catch up.
You gotta go out and claim what's yours. That's the mentality I've been living by. Now I got caught up in my own way, just trying to focus on numbers and who's recognizing you, who ain't. But no, man, it's a crowd for everything and everybody out there. And some people are like the fucking watch. I don't know, crazy shit online. So anything you want to see is out there, or anything you want to hear or listen to or vibe to is out there. You got free will.
Now, I say the toughest thing when I tell artists, making the music, that's the easy part. That's the easiest shit out in the world. The toughest thing is marketing your shit the right way and not wasting it. Because a lot of times in marketing, you will throw away a lot of money and not even know it.
Right.
Me too. Me too, and you will throw it away. It should be like pissing in the wind, man. You gotta really hone in, do some research, talk to some people, and push, man. For real.
And it's important to have a solid team too.
Yeah.
Everybody understanding part, living part. Yeah, man. I gotta spin a block on y'all show too, man. I want to see the new setup.
Yeah, man.
I got new stuff to promo too, man.
Okay.
Do it.
Any Tuesday night, man, you're available. That's the unfortunate thing. We only do Tuesdays at the station. But we're trying to get a mobile setup too where we can do podcasts on some other shit in different locations. Check to the kid, man. Okay.
I pulled up last time. It's a further drive than that?
Might be about the same.
Y'all down skipping the hop.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, any final thoughts from you?
No, man, I think I might have said enough. Man, y'all stay prayed up or whatever you do. You find your peace, stay at peace, man. And life's short and life is hard, so whatever it is, laugh at it. I don't care if it ain't funny. Especially if you can fight, laugh at it.
Okay, Julie from the brother Iyah. It Goldmine Wonders. I'm Sloan, man. We gone.
Yeah.
Got a gold mine right in your face, but you wouldn't even look
You wouldn't be looking for it.